Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is a little head-to-head test between the Marc Jacobs Highliner pencil and the Essence Extreme Lasting Waterproof Eye Pencil. I've been testing these for about 2 to 3 weeks now, head-to-head, and in this video I'm going to compare the pros and cons of each of these pencils and let you know, is it worth to get the Marc Jacobs pencil or can you get good value out of the Essence pencil? So let's just go over some specifics about each of the pencils. This is the Marc Jacobs Highliner pencil. The official name is Highliner Gel Eye Crayon Eyeliner. It retails for $34 Canadian or $26 US. They are on sale right now. In Canada, it is $24 Canadian, and in the States, it's $18. The size of this is 0.01 ounces or 0.5 grams. Because it's less than a gram, the dollar per gram is actually basically twice as much, $68. So it sounds kind of funny when you're trying to figure out like price per gram. The Essence pencil is called the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil, and it says it's waterproof, and it retails for $3.99 Canadian or $2.99 US. It is 0.04 ounces or 1.3 grams. Now I think the Ulta website says 0.05 ounces, but on the pencil it says 0.04. So that kind of works out to about $3 per gram because it's just over a gram. So basically you can tell if you try and go down by like the per grams, the Marc Jacobs is actually about 34 times more expensive than this. If you're just looking at dollar value, this is 8 times more expensive than the Essence. So the other difference is the Marc Jacobs pencil comes in at least 30 different shades, and there are minis as well. Now, my word of warning is I did buy a set with minis of these. There was 3 of them. They were all very dry right from the get-go, whereas this one has definitely been different. And there's only 4 shades of the Essence pencil, and unfortunately on the Shoppers Drug Mart site in Canada, there's only actually three shades. So I'm just gonna cut to sort of a wear test. I checked in like morning, midday, and end of day, so you can kind of see the wear test. I did put the eyeliner all over my eyes, which I normally don't do, like all the way around, just because I really wanted to test how it would wear all the way around. I'm also wearing the Marc Jacobs and Essence eyeliners today. One eye has one on and the other has the other on, so we'll talk about it at the end of the video as well. If you're gonna try and guess which one is which. Okay. Good morning. So we're doing another eye test. I keep taking photos and filming mornings and then forgetting to do a later date check-in. So we're going to try and remember to do that today. And he had his medication, and he's probably going to go for a nap soon. Yeah. So I've lined like all the way around my eyes, which I normally don't do, but I wanted to do that to test how well this will stay. I've already had an incident where something got in this eye while I was out walking, and I was like, oh my god. I was trying not to touch my eye. So I have the Essence liner on this eye. I have the Marc Jacobs liner on this eye. I'm already looking like a hot mess. So we'll see how well this wears. In my experience, the lower lash line will wear down. I did yesterday, I noticed I did the same thing. I did Essence on this side, Marc Jacobs on this side, and I did notice that some of the Essence one had worn a little bit down in here, and I had not put it on my lower lash line. I also cried twice yesterday. Was it twice yesterday? Yes. So I cried because the oatmeal, his dog passed away, and it made me think of Harley, and made me real sad. And then a good friend of mine, I say good friend, he was a good friend when I was really young, but we're just sort of like internet friends now. I haven't seen him in a long time, but his little kitty passed away too yesterday, and that was real sad, so I cried then too. I don't cry at anything. Like, people were talking about WandaVision crying, people were talking about Bridgerton crying. I didn't cry at any of that, but when somebody's pet is sick or passes away, instant trigger. Instant waterfall for sure. So anyway, we'll see how today wears. I will probably do another check-in around 6 o'clock-ish. because I know I will probably have a shower after I do workout, and that's the plan for today, to do workout between 5 and 6. So hopefully I remember to do that. So we'll take some photos and then we'll get on with our day. Also, I'm wearing the Becca foundation, the Becca Love foundation. Definitely too light for me. I feel like my nose especially is like ghostly. But I mean, it looks good. It looks, I mean, now that I have, you know, proper base and my skin's not super dry, it does look good. So that is our check-in. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning today. Okay, it's end of day-ish. It's almost 6 o'clock. The lighting is really good right now. It's like, man, too bad I'm not filming a video right now and I look like I just did a workout, because I just did a workout. But that's why I wanted to check in, because I wanted to show what the eyeliner looks like. And Harley's getting a little restless because it's dinner time. So yeah, so I just wanted to show what the eyeliner looks like. Looks pretty good. The eyeliner on, which side is this? I can't remember which side it is. This is the Marc Jacobs side. I found like the inner corner wiped away right away, but I also found on the Essence side, on the bottom, it wore away right away as well, like fairly quickly. But I also noticed in my intro photo that I didn't do the best of job putting it on my waterline when I first put it on, so that could be the reason why it wore off. I find it really hard to get it, for both of them, to get a nice even smooth line on my lower waterline. The other thing I just want to point out with the Essence side, I do get a little bit of transfer up here every once in a while. If I'm gonna make a really stupid face, but if I make a face that's kind of like this, I can show you how this part touches my eyeline. I don't know what I do like normally to do it, but it touches. So sometimes I get transfer up here with my eyeliner, and it happens ever so slightly with the with the Essence side. So just want to do 2 more shout outs, because I probably have filmed those videos by now. I'm wearing my Vita Apparel pants. You can see them. Wearing my pants. I think these are my favorite things so far. Hello, little buddy. I know, just came on a second. And I also just wanted to give a little shout out to this. This is Sweat and Tonic. I will, again, have probably already talked about this, because I think I'll already have a Vita Apparel video up by then. But these are the videos that I'm using at home. I use the Sweat on Demand. They do, I hate when I say that, live classes, like scheduled classes that are virtual. And now that things are getting a little bit better in Toronto, well, who knows what's happening right now, but they've allowed outdoor classes, so I'm sure Sweat and Tonic is doing that as well. And they're opening a second location downtown Toronto, which won't be open until next year, but still pretty darn exciting stuff. So just want to give a shout out to Sweat and Tonic. I think anybody around the world can sign up for this, so I'll include a link below for their on-demand videos. I like the on-demand videos just because I never know exactly when I'm going to work out. Looking kind of gross, but the eyeliner, like, I have been outside in the wind, I have been working all day. So yeah, so again, eyeliner, I think they're very, 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 very similar. Very minor differences between the two in terms of actual application and wear. That's not the right word. I'm thinking of a word and it's not coming to me. Anyway, I need to feed the puppers, shower, and feed myself. So that's my check-in for my eyeliner testing. So I would say from a quality perspective in terms of texture and color, they are the same. I get the same sort of softness, the same depth, and the same application between the two of them. So that is the Essence one right there. Basically, when I apply them to my eye, I can't tell the difference which one is which. I would say that the Marc Jacobs one, the black is a little different, and this is kind of a weird thing to say. The black of the Essence maybe looks a little more cool toned, whereas the black of the Marc Jacobs looks a little warmer, but you might be able to even see that on the screen. Let me get real close here. So that is the Marc Jacobs, and that is the Essence. So hopefully you can see there is a slight tone difference, but when I put them on my eyes, I cannot tell. I'll also put a little screenshot up. I did wash these off, like obviously not this time, but I did the same sort of test and did a little quick wash with soap and water. The Marc Jacobs one definitely did not budge. I had to use makeup remover to get that off, whereas the Essence one, it says it's waterproof. I don't know, again, I didn't test specifically on the waterproofness of it, so I don't know how well that will stay, but it did easily, it came off really easily, like soap and water, it came right off. I showed this in one of my other videos, but just to show again, these are both like budge proof, like both of them. Nothing. So again, from a quality perspective, I feel like these are very, very similar. So if you're wondering, what do I have on each of my eyes? This eye is the Marc Jacobs eye, and then this eye is the Essence eye. The other difference that I noticed was I do sometimes with the Essence get transfer. So this happens to me with other eyeliners. I get transfer like up on my brow bone because like I don't have a very hooded eye, but I have a very deep set eye, and like my brow bone can sort of touch this part. I don't know how I do it, but it can touch. And I did notice slight transfer with the Essence that did not happen with the Marc Jacobs. The other thing I noticed with the eyeliners was the wear of the eyeliners. I felt like both of them wore exactly the same. I would say even within a couple of hours, the depth of the blackness on both of them kind of had faded a little bit. And on the waterline, they both sort of wore like, I guess I was expecting the Marc Jacobs to like be bulletproof and not budge at all, whereas they both were about the same. Neither was perfect, neither really stayed on my waterline for very long. I also found, depended on how well I applied it, I did have to kind of go over the waterline more than once to really get a good black line, and if there was any part that was not quite as opaque, that would be noticeable as it started to wear down. The other thing I did notice, and I didn't test this with the Essence, but with the Marc Jacobs, I noticed there was one day where I just threw eyeliner and mascara on, so I didn't have any eyeshadow, I didn't have any eyeshadow primer, and it faded really quickly on me. I don't have really oily eyelids, but I do find that for me, eyeshadow and eyeliner, like, this is like my whole face in general, I feel like makeup just disappears. I don't know where it goes, but I found that really interesting that, again, 99% of the times I've worn these, I've worn eyeshadow and eye primer. And that one time that I didn't, I really felt like the eyeliner really wore away, like just on my upper lash line, like how I'm wearing it today. And I was quite surprised by that. The other thing to note is these are a different style. So this is a twist up. So it just twists up from the bottom. I don't know how, like, is there a way to make that point, like make it a little bit more pointy? Because it's not very pointy. Whereas the Essence one is one that you sharpen, and I feel like I've sharpened it a lot since I've had it. Unfortunately, I don't have a full size to see what the full size looked like before I started sharpening it. That would have been a good test to see, but I feel like I have sharpened this one a lot, especially because I want to make sure that I get a nice good point on it for application. So my very final thoughts on this is the Essence eyeliner is definitely worth it. It is definitely extremely comparable to the Marc Jacobs one. It'll come down to, I think, application preference. And like I said, I did notice a slight bit of transfer with the Essence one, but if you can live with that for $3.99. And the other thing I was concerned about was because like I am sharpening this one a bit more. So does that mean I'm going to go through this so much faster than this that it just makes sense to buy this? I would have to go through 8 of these before one of these, and I doubt I would go through 8. If it was like 2 or 3, then I could be like, I could see that, because like, again, like I said, I feel like I'm sharpening this quite frequently, but it's definitely not, like, I don't think I could go through 8 of these before going through one of these. My other concern about the Marc Jacobs one is the minis dried out. I don't know about the full size. We'll see. This is the first time I've had a full size of the Marc Jacobs, so I'll see how well it lasts, like how creamy it stays. Hopefully, if I remember, I will update this video, but that could be a while. Like, that could be a year down the road or 2 years down the road before I determine if this is going to dry out or not. But the minis, definitely for me, dried out. Now, you may have had a different experience if you've bought the minis. I do know some of you out there have bought the minis. Leia, she also had the same experience as I did. So I am curious if anybody else has had a full size. Did it dry out on you? If you had the minis, were they good or were they dry on you? I'm curious because that's what my experience was. So final thoughts. Definitely worth buying the Essence one, even if you're just like curious. Like, I hesitate buying really cheap eye pencils because I've been burned before. Even on Essence, I found their eyebrow pencil I didn't really like. It could have been just the one I had. I always find that cheaper eye pencils tend to be kind of dry and tuggy. This is not at all. It's super creamy, and like I said, it lasts. Like, it doesn't wear away, it doesn't move around other than that slight bit of transfer, which I can live with for $3.99. So I definitely will repurchase this. Now, they do have another version of the Essence Extreme Lasting. It's more like a plastic, so it's more similar to the style of this. It's in a plastic packaging. It is a bit cheaper. It's $2.99. I think there might be slightly less product in that, but I am curious to know if that one is very similar to this as well. I'm curious to know if you've tried the Essence eyeliner. What has your experience been? The other thing I did want to mention is I did look at the reviews. On Shoppers Drug Mart, there's only 3 reviews, but it has a rating of 4.7 out of 5. And on Ulta, there is 493 views, and the rating is 4.4 out of 5. So I think that's a really good rating. Definitely worth picking this up if you've I've kind of skipped over these. I think the other downside too is there's only like 4 shades, but again, like I said on Shoppers Drug Mart, there's only actually 3 shades. I would love for them to come out with like maybe, for me, a complete eyeliner shade would be like, let's get a deep purple, a deep blue, and a deep green, and that would be a well-rounded lineup for this pencil. I hope you found this review helpful. If you did, feel free to give it a little thumbs up down below, and if you haven't already, I would love it if you did subscribe to my tiny little channel here in Toronto, Canada. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.